Howdy y'all. It's been a while since I've done a 2v2 replay, but let's try it. Hopefully I'm not too rusty. We've got Bubbaloo in expert mode versus Matos and LinEQ. I believe this is a replay somebody sent to me. Alright, so we've got Shadow and Fire, very standard, versus Shadow and Fire. Alright, good standard mirror match. Ish. We don't know how it's gonna go. But it's probably, you know, Lost Souls and Pure Fire is a safe bet. Alright, we've got masked units coming up. And yeah, this is just going to come down to microing, I think. This center is also particularly important because there's 3 monuments here. And so whichever team manages to get control of the center, if one team does. Okay, so we've got this nasty was sort of meh. That eruption doesn't look like it was that good either. Oh, great, saving the scavenger just barely. This eruption, maybe it was worth it. Okay, there we go, scavenger dies. Expert mode pulls his thugs over here. As I was saying, 3 monuments in the center. If one team wins the center totally, you know, that's control of 3 monuments, which is going to make it hard for the other team to go tier 3. So it's doable if you lose the center, but you're going to have to be very aggressive and set the pace of the match and not allow the other players to set the pace of the match into a tier 3. Also, this is sort of a lockdown, so if one team controls the center, it's really hard to get the rest of the map. So this is one of the most important center fights I think I've seen in a random generated map for 2v2. Just because of like this ridiculous bottleneck. So both players take an orb. Also notice that it's the Stonekin player that takes, because they're both Lost Souls. This is the Lost Souls player. Because we noticed that both of them have the Frost, which will help in defense, tier 2. We see a well over here from LinEQ. And a Scorched Earth as expert mode tries to go tier 2. So this is going to drop for sure, but it's not a huge ton of power wasted. It's only about 25 permanent power wasted. Meanwhile, we have Not Near versus Not Near. This is very mirror matchy. This is just totally going to come down to micro. Yep. The scavenger is coming around. We've got a Night Guard to take over the Mountaineers, and looks like this guy looks like expert mode wants to play tier 2 over here, where it's a little safer. We also see that LinEQ comes over here. If he can achieve the ground presence over here, this could be very strong. Because it'll like give him ground presence into the enemy base. And it'll take away one of their potential orbs. So tier 2 by both players. And Mountaineers. This switch looks like it just came off. And now they're gonna try and kill this night guard. But the scavenger is slowing down. Looks like he's gonna be able to get the switch back off over here. So this guy is targeting him to keep the knockback so that it doesn't happen. Alright. And the Firesworn finishes him off. We've got another Night Guard over here. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of microwaving, I think. We're picking on the Night Guard. And the Freeze over here. I think this guy's still gonna die. Things are a little quiet over here. The Scavenger's healing up. Scavenger's still useful in tier 2 because they have pretty good damage. And also they've got strong DPS. Or that's the same thing. Their crippling bite is pretty good for CC. The Scavenger has Pain Link on. Not the Scavenger, the Skyfire Drake. And good job taking these out. And the Pain Link Life Weaving is very strong on Skyfire Drakes because it basically doubles their health. And Skyfire Drakes are notorious for having bad health, but good everything else. Alright, good job taking out this Mountaineer. This Mountaineer is still going strong, and this well drops. So good job from Blue and Green, which is Bubbaloo in expert mode. It is Bubbaloo in expert mode. Ha ha ha. So good job there. We've got, this is not a well, this is Rallying Banner. So nobody has any wells. Alright, Yellow takes another well to make up for the well he just lost. Bubbaloo's got a lot of power. Expert mode has not so much power. Matos has a fair amount of power. LinEQ has not so much power either. So Bubbaloo is potentially in a position to go very aggressive. We see that I think expert mode takes another well, so people are staying even on wells. But blue and green have a slight advantage because of the walls that drop. Okay, this Hour of Corruption I think was probably poorly placed because these guys all got out. And this guy might die. Yeah, the freeze almost kills him. Hour of Corruption looks like it goes through shields. We've got an attack going on over here. Looks like it will be defended. But possibly not. Bubbaloo's got power. Actually, he doesn't really have power right now. But Bubbaloo should be able to keep this alive with frost repairs. Just fire versus fire, and over here's Lost Souls versus Lost Souls. Okay, the Night Guard switch. And so yellow and red are both going offensive now. I'm not sure why he's coming all the way over here. At any rate, now we've got, looks like this Night Guard, okay, the Night Guard has not switched back, but it's gonna come over there. This is about to drop, so Bubbaloo should repair it. Okay, it barely survives, but it'll probably get erupted. Okay, good kobold. Meanwhile, this is almost dying too. We've got an Hour of Corruption. Expert mode really wants to get his attention. This Night Guard should come over here and... Somebody's upset! Meanwhile, this looks like it's still going. Is this wall gonna drop? This wall drops. From the Painling on Wildfire. Okay, yeah. Expert mode, you're upset. I understand. I don't know why. I guess Matos maybe didn't have the power. Or not Matos. I guess Bubbaloo didn't have the power. And this looks like it might drop. Expert mode is upset. His Mountaineer should probably heal up, I think. Just to give him like a little bit more of a buffer when the Ice Shield runs out. Scapar Drake hitting things, but as soon as Ground Presence dies, the Scapar Drake's gonna be pretty dead. The best thing to do would probably be to spawn another Scapar Drake and then hit him and erupt. So that way you've got a Scapar Drake left over. This, yeah. Which looks like that's what Expert Mode's gonna do. Oh, okay. And LinEQ very nicely micros away. Because he doesn't have units either. Looks like this Night Guard dies. And we've got 3 Night Guards on Bubbaloo's side. This is going to be very strong. We see this wall build back up. Oh, there's also another wall from red. I didn't catch that. And another wall from green. So, yeah, everybody is just like super even, super merry. And there's not even fighting here anymore because, you know, the Hour of Corruption defense is so strong, I guess. Alright, there's a little bit of fighting, making me eat my words. Meanwhile, we've got a Nightcrawler over here, maybe looking to start something. And we got Mountaineer over here. Okay, so good placement of Mountaineers. So some of these will probably drop. Right. Oh, this guy dies. Wow. We got 2 over here. And we've got an attack going on over here. And everything's being attacked at once. To me, it looks like it's a little... Ooh, maybe this... why are you hitting the well? This would be, like, dead if it were... Well, not dead, but it would be... yeah, like, hit the power well here. This switch came off. Oh, and this orb drops. Excellent job. So these 3 Mountaineers, as usual, of course, as 3 Mountaineers is, we're sort of a distraction. Nice save. There's surely going to be a disenchant coming. But this Mountaineer can escape, I think. He's probably going to sit around and wait for Expert Mode to get power for double overshield. That's not happening. Anyway, this guy barely survives. Probably Skyfire Drake or Gladiatrix. He probably didn't have power for the Skyfire Drake. The Gladiatrix will do the trick. And we've got... So yeah, so red needs to get its tier 2 up. And now that red has no tier 2, now is the time to attack. You can basically attack fire full force here. With everything. No, don't grab wells here. Oh, and fire goes to tier 3. So now is the time to attack. you know, now's the time to drop this well. This is going to get super interesting. Both players are building up their tier 2. Okay, so red's tier 2 gets up. Looks like yellow's tier 2 will also get up. And then a Juggernaut. Is a Juggernaut coming? Juggernaut's not coming quite yet, I don't think. But this tier 3 did get up. That's a little surprising. So this tier 3 probably will not be coming. And yep, there comes the Juggernaut. But it looks like this well is going to drop, I think, because of the Glacier Shell. Yeah, this is a fairly exciting mirror match. I think there's been a good amount of back and forth. It's like, on one hand, very typical of mirror matches, on the other hand, sort of weird for mirror matches. Okay, the Juggernaut charge does get off. That was a bad freeze. A lava field, I think, instead of the freeze, may have killed him. Anyway, so now it looks like LinEQ is in strong position to dominate the match. Oh, the Juggernaut did die. And Giant Slayer is coming around to hit lots of things. This one Giant Slayer I don't think will do a ton. But as long as they can prevent blue and green from getting tier 3, red and yellow will be in a very strong position. We've got Mountaineer over here, and looks like we've got a bit of an attack going on over here. I don't think it's going to amount to a ton. I feel like people are also going to be starting to run out of Mountaineer charges. This should probably heal before the shot gets off. Okay, Cobalt Trick is more power efficient than healing. Short term it's more power efficient. And the Juggernaut comes up again. So yeah, this is going to be hard to deal with. He's going to Stampede. But we've got a lot of time left in this match. Oh, we have a lot of time left in this match. Okay, the Hour of Corruption. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. But meanwhile, we've got an attack going on over here. The Giant Slayer should do the trick. Giant Slayers are very good against Mountaineers. Because they can like charge and do all that burst damage. So there's like no way this Mountaineer is going to survive. Yeah, you can charge right now and kill him. Or you could just do it normally, okay. Little micro inaccuracy, I just want to pick on him. Looks like this Juggernaut's getting out alive. This Monument may not. Alright. No Ravage for life weaving. Good body blocking with the Mountaineer, and the Juggernaut will die. Alright, alright. Meanwhile, we've got another Giant Slayer. The thing about Giant Slayers is they're not super useful against tier 2. Like, yeah, they're good against tier 3 too, because they're tier 3 units against tier 2. But, like, Giant Slayers are just much better, like, tier 3 versus tier 3 than tier 2 versus tier 2. They're tier 3 versus tier 2, assuming that, like, the tier 2 has some sort of power advantage. Because Giant Slayers are medium units, and tier 2 has a lot of medium counters. Tier 3 does not have... Actually, I don't think there are any good medium counters, like with high DPS. Maybe, like, Cultist Master. Even that, yeah. Okay, so this is a big army. So there needs to be an Arm of Corruption. But the fact that there's this big army here means that there was probably an Arm of Corruption somewhere else and I just missed it. Alright, good save. Look at that guy charged. Yeah, alright, so the Trigger's gonna die. And then there's gonna be this big army to deal with here. Okay, there's the Hour of Corruption. But maybe this will drop really fast because it's coming down super fast. Alright, okay, this is defended. Yeah, Hour of Corruption is very strong. It would be funny if somebody had towers. Actually, Fire probably has Mortar Tower. That would be funny if you just started Mortar Tower spamming. There's a little of attacking going over here, just... Yeah, I don't know why that freeze happened. I don't know why he's attacking him. He's life weaving and has a shield. So it's just, no, don't attack him. I don't know why they're fire dancers. I guess just because fire dancers have really good DPS per damage cost. And he's maybe concerned about running out of giant slayer charges, or maybe he already has run out of giant slayer charges. Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage here. He's sitting and doing nothing. There's like a little bit of core micro going on from green right now. It makes me a little sad. We've got this going on. It's possible yellow won't notice. Mountaineer over here. And this attack over here continues to go. Mountaineer's attacking the Giant Slayer. I don't know. Maybe, I think the Mountaineer should be attacking, you know, the siege, the structure, because it's a siege. There's a lot of Mountaineers over here. Yellow and red look like they've got a very strong grip on the game right now. And Bubbaloo has a lot of power, and I think he would really like to go tier 3, but there's just not an opening. This will fall very quickly. There's that night guard bug. And Eruption will take this out, so LinEQ should erupt. Although to be fair, at this point in the game, you're getting like 3 times as much power from your Void as you are, I guess not 3 anymore, but yeah, like 3 times as much power from your Void as from your power. Oh, this drops! I'm sorry, I missed that, but this drops. Very good job from blue and green. Now is the time to rush back. The fact that walls are down doesn't mean a ton, because as I said, you're getting most of your power from the Void, but now is the time, perhaps a tier 3 rush is in order, but more likely a tier 2 rush. And, you know, a tier 2 rush to finish this out, while yellow is still tier 2. Because presumably there's a power advantage. LinEQ's got a lot of power, but he doesn't have like Matos' 400 power. You know, he doesn't have this much power. Matos went tier 3, by the way. So he's taking that tier 3 away from LinEQ, which is a really smart move actually, because LinEQ is probably really low on charges now. So now, and fire is also, tier 3 is very efficient at lower power costs, because like a Juggernaut is very strong, but like Juggernaut and Giant Slayers is pretty much it, unless you've got Spitfires. Whereas it's like really common to see Lost Souls just have a humongous tier 3 with a ton of units and, you know, lots of power. Also, I'd like to point out that he's got Brannock and Grigori in his deck. Bubbaloo does. If he played the Brannock first, that was to prevent Matos from playing Brannock. Alright. We've got a attack going on here and here. And yeah, blue and green, this was pivotal taking this out, I think. And now the forces are all rushing in. Okay, the Grigori dies. Meanwhile, the Brannocks over here taking out lots of stuff. Nightcrawler attacking Silverwind Lancers, I guess. And the Brannock once again frozen, and then disenchanted. So this is going to drop. But like I've been saying, you can take out walls. That's fine. There are definitely certain positions where you can take out walls, but I think at this point in the game, there's just so much power flowing from the Void that monuments really needs to be our priority over walls. There's no way you need to like nasty this and kill it, or just like kill it normally. Yeah, like nasty right now, I think. Or I guess if you got this, you can do this. But anyway, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the nasty would have done it earlier, especially with all these units around. You killed them all too. But this looks like it's still gonna drop. Unless shield building? Shield building? Nope, still drops. And the Brannock looks like it's taking this out. Alright, so blue and green, very good job defending against tier 3. Yeah, they had a tier 2 that scaled up really well with Mountaineers, and they had I'm not gonna say they had great map control, but they had yeah, they just it's all about knowing when to make your breakthrough and like timing. Timing is a lot of things in high level games. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed this. I apologize for not getting videos out in a while, but you know how it goes. Alright, catch y'all in the next video.